Shall we?
Yes.
Okay, so we come from Simsi Ventures. Okay, Simsi Ventures, we build startups. We build startups on Playbook. You might be wondering what is Playbook. The Playbook is a Bible for entrepreneurship. So like no, somebody wants to become an entrepreneur or start a business or any business, they should learn through entrepreneurship. It doesn't come. For some people just come like me. They just people say that they're born with that. So not all. Okay, so for them, for all, we need to have a steps playbook, the Bible to read through, to learn through, to walk in, to make it practice. So we have that. We have 110 steps. So based on the playbook, we build the startups. So we get the people and ask them to go through the playbook, and then they'll start the business. Okay, the playbook will cover how to set up a business, how to launch a service or products, and then how to scale it up. So these are the three categories we will cover in 110 steps. Right? Okay. Okay. And what we did, since usually studios, like venture studios, they keep the playbook to themselves. They copyright. Okay, they don't give it to others because it's there. Okay, so they don't want anyone to understand and learn through the playbook steps. So what we did, we put all the playbook steps onto the platform to democratize. So everyone, anywhere in the world can access the platform and learn through the 110 steps. Okay, good. So, and that we'll talk about in a minute, probably 10 minutes. Simsi.io platform. Before that, I want to set the stage for him to take it up. Okay, so you're all here now. The question put up on the slide, what is that?
How would you want to be?
Who do you want to be? Not right question. Because you're all here, part of entrepreneurship summit. So I would assume, or we would assume that you all want to be an entrepreneur. Am I right?
Yes.
Good. So the next question, right question would be. Good. Would that be right question? How would you be an entrepreneur? We all know that we want to be an entrepreneur, but how would you be an entrepreneur? We are going to address that now. Okay. So I'm going to cover 4 aspects. Okay, to become an entrepreneur, we need to have that. Okay, elements, 4 elements. One is innovation, startups, and then entrepreneurship and responsible for sustainable business. Okay, so we'll cover one by one. Let's start with innovation. What is innovation? What is innovation? Anything? Okay. Another thing is like, no, I don't want to speak, and it's not a lecture. It's a kind of interaction. Please speak up. Right? You can open your mouth. Am I right?
Yes.
Good. What is innovation? Anything new. Anything that's not found. Okay. Did you see the picture there? So have you? Huh? On the what? At least on the WhatsApp. Was it in innovation? Yes. And the guy put what? It's useful also. Okay. Innovations. Good. But are all innovations could all innovations be have a scope for the entrepreneurship or business? Not necessarily. Look at this. Can anyone make a business out of this? Innovation. Useful. Can't. Okay, so there are kind of parameters which would help us to understand whether the innovation could become a business or not. Like should be new and should be new, should create solve the problems, and then what kind of user groups, small, big, and what is the landscape? Is it for India? Is it for the world, or only for Karnataka, something like that? And then what time are we coming out with innovation, like which type. Sometimes we think that okay, the innovation could be useful 50 years afterwards. That's not going to work. So how adaptability, and then how it can be marketed. Like can you market anything like that? You can put it in the LinkedIn page, WhatsApp. You can promote that, but you can't market the product. Okay. So something like that, and you need to have a support system also. If nobody is like Bitcoin, I have a good deep tech idea on Bitcoin or something like that. But thing is, India doesn't accept that. So it's adopt. Where you have support system. These are the things important for when it comes to the innovation. Okay, next startups. What do you mean by startups or startup business? Startup business means what? Anything you set up a business with ideas and solutions. Okay, and then what is expected in the startup business? Huh? Profit, money. If there's no money in 1 year time, it's going to go. Okay, there are a number of startups. Record shows that 90, 99, 95% of startups would fail. Okay, so these are things that are important, and not necessarily. You have an idea. The startups are started with innovative ideas only, but there are number of parameters which would affect or decide whether the startup would become success or not. And then next, the entrepreneurship. We talked about what is entrepreneurship. We talked about startup business. Entrepreneurship is the same thing, like it's something more. Okay, you don't when the startups, when the entrepreneur start a business, they have to think about the long term. Okay, how they sustain the business in the long term. Okay, so they should have innovative solutions. They should set up a business, and then of course they should have profit, and then they should think about growth and how scale they can take it up. Like now they can support 2 people startup, and then in 1 year time 10 people, 2 years time 15 people, 20 people, like that. So that they should think about, and growth in terms of products or the services the client base, everything. So these are the things that are important when it comes to entrepreneurship, and the impact, how much impact they can create with their products, with their services, or how they conduct the business. These are the important things. And next is responsible or sustainable business. How would that be? See, you have innovation, you have all sort of things. You set a business, you have growth, you have impact. But how that business could be a sustainable business, responsible business? So in that case, we need to have another set of elements which would really make a business sustainable. Okay, so like ESG. Now I would say that imagine a car runs on 4 wheels. Am I right? So one wheel is the profit. The remaining 3 wheels, how impact the business would create in the environment, how impact the business would create for the society, and how good they are in terms of the governance. Imagine, so these unless until you have the 4 wheels, you can't move the car. So I have the good solution that can make profit, but it's only 1 wheel. We need to have 3 more wheels to run the car. To run the business, you need to have all sort of things. You understand? So, to capturing all sort of things, to become a successful entrepreneur, start a successful business, you need to have an approach, a structured approach, which covers all the aspects of the entrepreneurship. Understand? So it's not something like 2 days back, one of our colleagues, he's shutting down his business because he can't. Though the business makes profit, run the business for long, but still he doesn't want to continue with that for some reason. Okay, so because he did some mistakes. These are the things need to be covered on the entrepreneurship playbook or the steps that we have done that. So once you learn through our playbook, okay, you will not and apply that, make it practice, then you cannot. It's unlikely that you can become failure or part of 95% or 99% of the failure. You can become successful. You understand? So you need to know how you can run the business. You need to know the entrepreneurship skills. Not all have entrepreneurship skills. Okay? So you need to know, you need to learn through to become a successful businessman. You understand? Any questions quickly? Everybody knows Einstein, not Einstein, Edison, Thomas Alva Edison. Known for? But not just that. How many times he tried? 1,000 times or number of times. Okay. Thomas Alva Edison is the best entrepreneur. You understand? We know him by he's an inventor or discoverer, not inventor, known for a lot of inventions, but he's pakka marketing person, entrepreneur. He knows how to market the bulb. Those days they were not, no, we got used to that, no, the traditional system. But he came out with a new one, but he knew how to market that also. He said, I failed 100 times, 1,000 times. He made that as a marketing tool. Everybody knows. You understand? Not by his invention, but his failure also. He could market the failure also. That's how we should learn. These are the things that are important. You understand? So you need to know the whole sort of entrepreneurship. Not just I know I have the solution. I can go ahead and start a business. I know how to make a profit. I can make money out of this. No, it's not going to go. You need to know the full stretch, A to Z, of entrepreneurship. That we are going to cover on the platform. We have covered on the platform, and he's going to explain how you can do that, how you can learn through all those other things. Understand? Okay, let's go to the demo.
Hello everyone, I'm Aditya. I'm audible?
Yes.
Yeah, good. So to begin with,